Heading over to take care of a tall white pine. It's looking good, like really kind of healthy on one side. And then the other stem is just completely dead. It's a little bit windy today, just a little sloshy up there. So I gotta see if it's, you know, good to climb.
Was at some point refrigerated and shipped to us.
Got all my gear carefully laid out beneath the tree. It's this rather tall white pine. It's, you know, swinging and moving in the wind a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad up there. It does have like the one dead stem, which is actually the bigger stem, and they're fairly close together. I think just looking at this, I might need to do a little strappy-do between the two, just for peace of mind. Then down here at the base, it's, you know, perfect, wonderful, excellent, just habitation for all kinds of critters. They're pretty close together. And then they're not. I think the video up top showed the dead one's a little bit taller, and this one's got like a little bit of lean, but it's only over the machine, so, you know, nothing valuable to break. All right, digging in on tree 1229. The only wacky thing about this one, in addition to everything else, is that I just bring it up like a goodie bag a little bit later, and let's climb this side. Oh, there it is. I am approaching the split. Oh, kind of. Not really. It's more like a bulge right here. But yeah, this is where the divide kind of comes down to. And then they're together for like 10 more feet. Lefty good, righty bad. Just because that's the dead and toasted side, more so. This one's also leaning, so good and bad are a little relative here, but I'm probably gonna tie into both of them and not really differentiate too much, but this one's got a little more life. Let's just say that. I like that feeling of reassurance. I think the Educated Climber has a video about this, but it's pretty straight up if you haven't done this before. It's just a regular ratchet strap sewn in a loop. So this is like, you know, I did like 12 bars just because it's like a 10,000 pound strap. And this means you're not using different loops and brackets and stuff. You'd probably do this with just a piece of old climbing line or something, but this is what I had handy. And I don't really want to go hog wild on this. I just want to cinch it up. That's already moved it like an inch, so that's enough for me. All right, gear station set up. I just left a few down there. That's like where my gear tie-up is. Just to kind of like remind myself what the heck's going on down there. I think I can reach over here without tying in. So I'm gonna do that. So one like just weird thing about this tree is I'm getting up there, like, you know, it's not a small tree, and I have yet to encounter any big limbs. So I think I saw some from the ground, but it seems like it has like truncated limb development of some kind. Little yellow doodle bug, that's right there. So it seemed like it had the biggest drop zone ever, but it's like just a little bit shrimp. Try to focus over here and down there. Oh, what is this? Been climbing for a while. Finally found an actual branch on this tree. Looks like it's pretty much dead, but it exists. We have a branch. The sad moment, I think it's here, where this spar over here is just a little too far for a tie-in. You could do that. I think it's okay, but better safe than sorry. Hey, she's gonna move the car. Good. It's going. There's something about seeing somebody up in your tree over your car. I did leave her some room in the driveway to get by. I think she can kind of squeeze through there. Is she gonna do it? I mean, the Jeep looks nice. Oh yeah, she's squeezing. Alright, drop zone just got a whole lot bigger. And all this stuff's dead, so. Just working up the live side. This is the dead guy over here, or deadish, deader. It's still got some life in it, but more toasty. It's a little bit windy. Things are kind of moving around. Kind of like over there, you can see there's like a little bit of stuff going on. There's some stuff going on here. And whatever, it's not too bad. Still haven't really taken off much weight, you know? Usually you feel better, you're like, oh, at least I reduced the weight on this tree. I feel like I've cut off like 6 pounds of wood. So it's moving a little bit, and I'm actually nowhere really near the top, which is gonna go this way. So, doesn't sound like good news, does it? It's fine. I think that was the biggest limb on either of these stems, and it was pretty small. I've been trying to be like as gingerly and gentle on this thing as possible. I don't know if you can see, but we got some like swing going on, like some, there it is, like some live action. Because this top is so bushy and so tall, it's just like a big windsock. I kind of want to cut it down and just crash a few things, but you always want to do that. Better to cut it sort of smaller, more predictably, especially with the wind coming this way. So I'm going to keep doing my little gentle, super gentle walk up this thing. Just easing up it. And I think so far the drop, it's got a little bit of blow, like almost no blow. The wind's all up top. I don't know if you can like feel that movement, but dude, we are moving. We're rocking and rolling up here. I mean, there is a question of if I can actually get the top to go this way, given the wind. But, you know, little massage. That might do it. Take a little more weight off it. At least off this side. Oh, that's about it. Oh, I should take that off. I'm gonna take one more thing off it. There's always one more thing. I'm gonna take one more off it. That's over here on the back, just for the weight. Alright, it's been weight reduced on the back. And yeah, I'm gonna put it down in here. It's gonna tip top some of these other white pines, but you know, that's just how it goes. Yeah, it's got this branch over here, that's good. Alright, let's do it. Let's top it. Then we can talk about this one. This one first. If it would stop swinging. I cut almost all the hinge out so we didn't get pushback, but we're still swinging. Anyway, at least my flag's gone. Now, per company rules, you're supposed to kick back and sort of chill at the top of every tree, you know, look around. Can't see the lake down in there and stuff, like, you know. It's pretty, but with the wind blowing, I'm just kind of thinking I should get down. I gotta figure this one out. I kind of stripped it most of the way up, like to right there, and then I couldn't reach it, so I gotta kind of get over there and... Oh, it's just so crispy. Why do they gotta be so crispy? Easy. Alright, I was gonna leave my line at the top, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it at the bottom of my first chunk. I just don't need it to be that high. I don't think. Yeah, so I'll make that the first chunk. We'll just camp it right there. Just going as easy as I can. I don't know about this whole like jumping around in trees thing. I'm more about like not jumping. All right, here we go. Phone's ringing. Alright, now with this top, I've got a little more room over here to play with. So I don't think I need to go quite as high. I always say that though, and I end up doing it. No, that's fine. Yeah, I can just flop that right there. It's like a garden plot right there. Okay, go a little bit higher. Yeah, that's fine. driveway shot. I still think I'm gonna chunk this one first. I gotta chunk it first and climb up. I can't do back and forth, they're too far apart. That's fine, chunk first. Oh, the swing, it's just crazy between these two spars. Oh, I hate that. It's just like my only place for logs is right there. They've got some kind of structure down here. Alright, I think I gotta, do one of these dudes. So I was just about out of gas. I think I feel the same way. Yeah, she's dry. Alright. I probably should have brought gas, but instead I just brought another saw, but I need another saw anyway, so it's all good. I do like half of this one that way, or a quarter, or third, or 4/5. All right, at this point, I think I'm gonna just drop her right down in there. Not seeing like a whole lot of work from the ground crew. So how would you say the climb went? I'm gonna say pretty good. I got a little dehydration and utter exhaustion, but aside from that, I'm like 100%. All right, pine is cleaned up. Ground crew went to town, 2 different rakes. This was kind of a bear to clean up, but you know, it's all good. Tree was here, as you might recall, and now it's toast. It did have that good pocket of decay at the base, and the carpenter ants were really pissed when I cut this stump low. They were all kind of thinking this was like going to be home forever. The decay was kind of like out to here, not the whole thing at all, but it had that. Someone asked me the other day if I missed my old job. I was like a state employee, had kind of like a cush job, indoor office work, teaching, stuff like that. And no, I don't. Hard days like this where you're sweating like a dog, you know, they're kind of like the best. You just feel like you're just totally working. And I should mention, this right here is not a how-to video. Don't necessarily do it this way. It's just the way I did it. If you want a how-to video, look one up. There's many fine examples on the internet.